Welcome back in. I hope you're still hungry. We're here with the second helping with Pit and the Corpse-Eater Orcs. So far, we've had a pretty good start, actually. I was a little worried. We started off a little slow. I didn't have a lot of fights to take right away, but we lucked out in that we had a very aggressive neighbor here that, well, you know, don't start nothing and then we'll eat you anyways. So, yeah, now we own 2 cities. And we are starting our third, and we actually have our hero. So for Babel, we're like 100 turns ahead of where I normally am. So that's good. That's a good start. We have some of the new mechanics from the Secret of the Archmages turned on, and we already have 1 ancient obelisk cleared and good to go. We need to find 3 of these to get something. We also know about this breach gate. I need to get a hero down here to do something about that. Maybe Hero 2 will be able to do that. Right now, we're up here clearing out a rushed 3rd city because this jerk either came from underground or sailed over here, one of the 2, to drop a city right next to me. So, I mean, I'll eat delivery. You know, I don't get delivery often, but hey, I'll eat it if it's here. So we may be looking at having a fight with him maybe sooner rather than later. If we're going to be aggressive, there's something to be said about tempo, so maybe we make good on that. I do want to try to take this bronze ruin. We have a cursed keep. Right now it is... we should be fighting some brewer ogres, I assume, just based on what's in here. We shall see what's actually going to pop out of there. We have our second hero here, and I think... where are we going to have him go? It would be nice. These probably have more things. There's oftentimes things that are hidden and you can't see them out there. Yeah, he's just not in any shape to be doing any of these fights. I also probably want him to be governor here once we have some coastal stuff because he's a nautical governor. All right, I think we're just going to go this way. He's going to go and collect some more forces. So he has... so we'll have another spear and a necromancer. That'll be fine. Those are just the units. Oh, I say another spear. Is that actually true? You're doing a necromancer. I thought you were doing a spearman. Did I nab that somewhere else? Okay, I'm not sure what happened with that one. I thought we were building a spearman. Maybe I changed my mind and we actually ended up getting the archer. So right now we have... yeah, that's probably what happened. Archer. So we're going to get a necromancer. What else would I... whoops. What else would I want? Honestly, probably an immortal. We don't have one for this army. We grabbed him and put him in the other army. Let's do that. So we'll grab an immortal. That's easy peasy. All right. And then what else do we want to build here? So we went up to level 2. Yeah. So let's just get the tavern out of the way. We are kind of a cranky race. So having that minus income pretty much sucks. So we'll just grab that and get it out of the way. I would like to grab the Wizard Foundation relatively early. We'll see what we do after that. Maybe the Stone Mason first. 15 production would be about a third, 30% increase to what we're currently doing. Bathhouse are also kind of nice. Get that XP bonus on units that are produced here. I always want everything. I really like production because I want to build everything. That's basically what it comes down to. All right, we'll tell him to march on over there for now. New city. All right, for you, I do still think I want the workshop first. And I don't know if we need to produce anything, if I'm being honest. Maybe we do grab another outrider. I'm a little more open to getting things in here now. If we're going to make an attempt at the bronze, I may as well grab Wonder Reavers. Hopefully this will pay off for us. I don't know. This isn't the old 150 research for killing an enemy hero, is it? That used to be almost like mandatory in my opinion. So good rebalance there at least. Looks like we're also going to unlock something out of chaos and nature. Quarries give some extra draft. I tend to not build my draft buildings as well as I should, so that might be something. Draft buildings cost less. That's fine too. I think those are kind of both either or. I'm not going to even worry about those yet. And then nature. Bounding or absorbing cities take -2 turns. Way too late. Way too late. We may get one more city this game, so I don't think that's worth it. The other option is food city structures cost less. That looks a lot better compared to our current situation. Okay, do I want to heal for a turn or just hop on in? I think we just hop on in. If the skeleton dies, well, it wasn't meant to be then. We are also losing a little bit of mana, so I'm going to need to figure out a fix for that. All right, the Cursed Keep. Let's explore it. Yep, well, he shouldn't have put claims where I wanted them. As you enter the Cursed Keep, you feel the incomprehensible dread. Slowly, you crouch closer. In the courtyard, a shadowy creature moves with unnatural grace. It touches the ground, which groans in protest. A flickering light raises from it. It grasps the light and pulls it into itself. You realize that this is a flow serpent from the astral sea, a being that, according to folklore, feeds on magic and lost souls. Okay, so if we had a lot of mana, we could weaken him, which we do not. That's a lot of mana, holy moly. Okay, it's saying we're at a little bit of a disadvantage. Let's see if that's true. Okay, that's a lot of ranged garbage, that's for sure. All right, let's go make some bad decisions. All right, right. We got our zombies. Yes, yes. We are very happy with that. All right, are you guys melee? You are. Okay. They can reach the edge of the steps, and then these are range. And do you do something special on that? Sunder resistance, right? And you're probably magic. Oh no, you're not magic fighters. You're normal fighters. Teleport the target. The unit to the target unit and deal damage. Okay, so they're gonna want to teleport on me. To that end, all right, I will feed them some zombies. Ideally, they'll attack me, I'll get some retaliation, which causes decay, and then they will die. That would be the ideal. Stinky flowers. Oh no. You gotta watch out for stinky flowers. All right, I'm gonna go in here, give ourselves a little bit of cover. I don't want to get too in the way of myself. I also just need to realize that no matter where we go, I'm gonna be tripping on myself, I think. All right, take that spot. When they kill the zombies, you'll take over. I think you go straight down the middle. Well, now let's get our battle mage in position. And then here, nice and close. Maybe we can pull off a heal or something. And then these guys do have a 2 teleport. So we could teleport like here. I don't think we're gonna have good lines of fire no matter where I go. I think, again, I think that's something I just need to accept. We'll take that, I suppose. All right, come at me, bro. You should teleport into the zombies so you waste your turn. All right, I don't like that they're staying that far away, but I do like that they didn't get a lot of attacks. Okay, other than him resisting, that was about as perfect as I could have hoped. Okay, I'm a little surprised by that one. That's not the worst. Hit me! You cowards. Okay, now, I am more than happy to have my zombies die. Let's start with you. Precog countered it. Yuck. Okay, I can move him freely at the moment. If I move him, we can charge. He also just, the Death Blast itself will do a bajillion damage. Oh, wow. Wowzers, okay. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's not be coy here and try to get healing set up yet. Oh, the precog. Yeah, that may have just saved his life. Precog negated. Okay, I think this will do it though, right? How does that work like? Unit avoids the next effect. Okay. A little bit wasteful, but as long as we get the kill, I'll be happy. There it is. All right, get that mortal blessing started. Okay, so you can't reach anybody, so I might need to move aside to let him in. Let's go ahead and attack here. Okay, precog's gonna negate a hit. I absolutely hate that. So my shock unit will do nothing. I guess we attack here. Okay, so you, what are you gonna do to me? Distracting. Everybody will hit him as if they're flanking him. That's dangerous, but I think it's still probably worth the kill. All right, so here, give him a little bit of temp because he's probably gonna get whapped, but also the strengthened. And then we attack and gonna get rid of the negation, and then you kill him. Yes. Yes, yes. Critical hit. We love that. All kinds of mortal blessings going off. He's already up to 3. Okay, so we still have a zombie here who can attack, and we still have a charge. I guess I should just negate. Yeah, let's just negate the retaliation. If I'm gonna move up here anyways, this guy's almost certainly gonna eat all those attacks. Oh, shoot. I should have had the zombies attack first to get rid of the precog. So is it like what am I missing about these guys? Every other attack gets precog? Is it that often? When this unit is hit, it gains precog. Wow, okay. That's pretty good. I don't suppose it'll be negated because of precog. Oh, and then I right click to cancel, but that's actually to cast. Wow. Good job, Babel. You have a feeling that unit is probably going to make use of that immortality. Three more hits, and the Sunder resistance is stacking. Okay, well, at least we got a retaliation. I mean, we did live. We did live. Okay, he currently has precog. All right, you hit him. Gets rid of precog. Hits him again. Precog negated. Okay, so you currently do not have any precog. But yeah, let's take that out nice and safely from the back. Oh, and then we miss. Oh. Safely, he says. All right, Battle Mage, come on. There we are. All right, run up and defend. You guys, sure. And attack. All right, you are gonna try to get out of here. What is that gonna do to me? Okay, just distracting. All right, run to here. Oh, I could have eaten something. Oh, I still can. Okay. Eat that. Num num num. Defend yourself. Okay, we can't reach anybody. Let's go to where we have some cover. You raise some more undead. That did not raise the undead like I wanted. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden struggling with my buttons here. Must be different than something I played recently. All right, run up there. The zombies are literally fodder. I'm actually surprised how well we handled this. Although I may be speaking too soon. Now, if the skeletons die, well, they're skeletons. It is nice to keep them alive. They do get a lot better as they level up, but we're mainly raising those to keep our Dominator level leveling. Okay, I feel like they wasted their turn there. If they had focus fired, I think they could have done a lot better. Not going to be able to reach this guy very well, am I? Alright, be annoying. Yeah, that astral membrane will keep trying to stun us. Alright, you... Alright, you go there. You go there. Let's teleport. I don't think we're going to get a good shot off. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a good shot off. So instead, I'm going to run here. We'll set ourselves up for next turn, and we'll give him the overwhelm. And we'll hope that this gets a big kill. 35 damage. I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it. Okay, that astral membrane has a chance to stun. It was going to happen sooner or later. Okay, a vague chance that we could hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. How is that true? Oh, I see. I thought he was there. He's actually here, technically. All right, if you run over there, let's hit you with this. Get some healing out. Can you reach? No. All right, more things in melee. I don't have a way to heal you, so we'll just let it be. Okay, 50% chance. That's got to be done, right? Right? We'll come help these guys. I gotta remember that the zombies actually get our traits too. So like he has overwhelm, for example. All right, yes, I know that guy will come back, but if he dies, I can't move him this turn. So I'd rather he lives. He has about the same life he'll have either way. All right, could have been way worse. Things are dying and exploding. We like that. Okay, start us off with a big kill. Yup. Yup, we like that. All those mortal blessings. They could have done a much better job of killing my zombies. They did a terrible job of killing my zombies. Alright, get up there. Okay, they got stunned. Of course they did. Alright, run. Okay, you're stunned. Run closer. Maybe they'll kill this guy. Why do you have so much HP? You're supposed to be dying. Okay, it wants to run through that fiery square. I would much prefer you didn't. I don't know. I've enjoyed most of my life not being on fire. I don't know if I want to try anything, you know, change it up. All right, what are you going to do? Are you running? Where are you going? Attack my zombies. Fumbling. Okay, they stunned my zombies or rooted them or whatever. Get closer. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get a good shot no matter where I go. I guess we'll take the spot that has cover. Whiff. Alright, run. Yeah, this went really well. That's all I can say. This went really well. I think maybe I must have had a horrible experience with a bronze wonder in the past that just like traumatized me. Kind of a wasted turn, but that's because he was running away. Do I want to win the battle immediately? No, because I don't know if I get the food if I don't get the kill. In fact, I'm not even sure I get that because that's a magical origin now that I think about it. All right, victory. Heroes and Horrors Aftermath. Light bursts from the defeated monster's wounds, tiny darts of energy zigzagging into the sky towards freedom. You take a short moment to look at the fleeting lights before shifting your gaze downward again. Many bodies lie strewn across the ruins. A few of the lights float to the bodies as if saying goodbye, before disappearing into the sky. Two of them waver, floating nearby. They seem to want to lead you to their possessions. Two freed souls linger, wishing to lead you to their mortal possessions out of gratitude before moving on. Which of them do you follow? Okay, so we gain 109 knowledge, which is basically 2 turns worth of research. Great. And we could follow them to the merchant, who's giving us money. We could follow them to the commander, who gives us a sundering staff. Chance to inflict sundered defenses, and it has Dragon Slayer. I would probably just break that apart. We could claim the souls for ourselves and gain 47 souls. That's 9 plus turns of our normal income. I am hurting on money quite a lot though. I'm actually gonna take the money. We have very early cities and I just don't have enough money to build everything we need to build, so we'll take the money. I know you're as shocked as I am. All right, well, we came out of that pretty good, actually. Head over here. We'll grab a quick heal. Yep. You... Oh. There is a spearman. I did recruit a spearman. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Okay, yeah, come on up here, buddy. Yeah, that's fine. We'll have the skeletal spearman not be in the group itself. All right, and here what we're mainly looking for, we would like to find the 3rd obelisk so that we could enter. I guess we'll just continue down this side for now. Oh, we got a big boy. Why is everyone coming to my island? Stay on your own. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That's like when they found something on your doorstep. They're like, oh, I can't believe you're so close. It's like, dude, you literally came to my doorstep and planted your city. Yeah, I was here. I wanted to. All right, yep, we're done there. And I do want to change governors, I think. Coast or water? Okay, he's not doing anything in the other place anyways, so we'll move him over here. Okay, we finished our Dreadspire. Okay, so this is going to make my mana problem worse. That's the problem with early game skeletons. It is very good, though. Upkeep base per unit. That's already 4 more mana. I don't think I can do that yet. I think I'm going to hold off. I mentioned that they redid the tree here. Do we still get magical origin reduction costs? Okay, that's knowledge. Gain knowledge. Whisper stones. Knowledge. Okay. Magic origin unit upkeep reduced by 20%. And the alternative is knowledge city structures grant 5 mana. That's actually kind of, I guess we're going to have lots of creatures at some point, so the 20% reduction probably is worth more. That's actually kind of close, though. That's nice, though, because if you are Shadow and you're not doing magic creatures, it gives you a different option. We're also not really going to be doing Whispering Stones either. Armies regenerate. After winning a battle, you can spend mana to resurrect any of the non-hero units that died. Ooh. That's really nice for keeping high-tier units alive. 20% damage to extra hero or 2 heroes. Your heroes gain extra XP. There's death casting. Whenever a unit dies in combat, gain 10 combat casting points. Does not affect combat summons and whatever non-vital is. Okay. That's definitely a little weaker, but still. Yeah, I will definitely take that over the map. Yeah, for sure. Okay, we saw what we were going to see. A signature skill is available. This is for Pit Redtooth. Right now, we could pick Chaos, Inspiring Killer, and Searing Strikes. Blight Strikes, Pack Leader. Pack Leader is only for animals, not that interesting. Initiate of the Shadow. All non-hero units gain extra flanking. We are going to be kind of a swarmish army, so we should be getting flanks, I would assume. We also have that distraction spell, I guess, so we could get flanking that way. Okay, that's not horrible. Soul Draining Strikes, which will inflict Soulbound. Souls gained from killing this unit are increased by 2. When this unit dies, it has a 30% chance of becoming a decaying zombie. Yes, you seeing what I'm seeing? That's for base attacks only. Inflict Remorse. Remorse gives them minus morale. Yeah, that's pretty good. Frost Strikes, also pretty good, but we're doing more of the soul draining thing, so we will take Initiate of the Shadows, and we'll take the Soulbound. Cool. It's all coming together, builders. It's all coming together. We only need a little bit more up here, too. So one more raised unit, and we'll be up to the next level. Each conduit or research post. Okay, I don't even have any of those yet, so at least we're not missing out. Okay, not bad, not bad. A rivalry was declared on you. Well, maybe we declare him our rival. Yeah. Okay. If you're gonna be like that, we'll be like that. I do probably need to just accept we're going to war with that guy. So trying to push it off probably doesn't do anything for me. I feel like tempo-wise, we are just way ahead. Like, I should be aggressive. I think we might... As soon as I can make it a justified war, I think we will do that. We'll just keep clearing and getting some more levels while we wait for that to be able to happen. We have another guy who can go do some other stuff for us, like maybe clearing this. We should, yeah, we'll have the Necromancer. And you have like 2 skeletons, right? Yeah, we'll pop the skeletons out. And they could just follow one of my 2 units around and help. And then he'll have the actual units I care about leveling in his unit. What is this? It wants to show me tome progression. All right, just to get rid of it.
Every 2 tomes you pick, you will unlock the next.
I sure will. Thank you. Last expansion / free patch, they added a bunch of better onboarding tooltips, voiced. Very nice. Very, very nice. I foolishly said, yeah, go ahead and reset my tutorials. Because I just wanted to see what they did. So I'm suffering through tutorials. I thought we got most of them last campaign, but I'm still getting a decent amount, so, you know. Okay, so... We did not finish you, which I thought we were. All right, hop on in. Where are we gonna go first? I could kill this stuff. That's some XP. Can we kill you? That might be a little rough, if I'm being honest. All right, let's just zoom over here. We'll kind of stand between the two while we're waiting for our units. And you... I see you. All right, do I need... I really need to probably get seafaring, but it's so expensive. I'm going to take food structures cost less first. I haven't built any food structures yet, so we're going to get full value out of that. Okay, and he has plenty more to keep exploring. All right, you. 1 tier 3, 1 tier 2. We got Pyromoth. If I remember right, those were disgustingly dangerous. Always hits at 6 range, does 22 fire damage. I bet you we could bake that out, though, with our zombies. Slither, so 2 skirmishers, 2 fighters. All right. I'll do it. 100 power over. All right, manual it. I don't know how these type of builds fare in auto combat. I've never noticed that rainbow comes out of the butt of the unicorn. It literally farts rainbows. You gonna blap me? Okay, nope. All right, so I really want to try to bait that fire attack out. I'm gonna put both of you right next to each other. Nice little AoE. You know, you could just totally attack that. It'd be cool. All right, that is too many things that can reach me. We're gonna pull back. Archers. Hopefully that moth doesn't get any ideas here. It's the type of enemy we don't like because we do actually like grouping up. Here, spin around. I wish there was a setting where you could say like always auto face enemy and it would just do that spin automatically after a move, and then you could obviously come in and change it if you didn't like what it did. Okay, I do have a little heal, but I'll wait on that because it does the temp strength also. Oh, this is a magic. Okay, well, I'm very glad that he wasted that. This is a magic material fight. I didn't think about that. Okay, gain rally and fortune. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, not my zombie. Oh, we're so mad about that. I like to think that it's like every time something dies, we're just like drooling a little, like getting hungry. Like, the barbecue afterwards. I'm just saying. Okay, Mr. Pyromoth, what's the cooldown of that? Oh, wow, that is a short cooldown. Holy moly, okay. I'm gonna need to get going. And I cannot reach. Oh, that sucks. He just has so much better movement than I do. I think we just have to accept that we're gonna eat it. All right, move up and hold. Let's pretend that you can get a charge. Okay, I could teleport you. We also have raised dead. What's the range on that? 4. So if I move to here with him, we could raise a dead here. That might disrupt pretty well. All right, let's commit to that. All right, I am going to give you the temps just to try. I highly doubt he's going to be able to do anything. And then we'll raise Oh, I guess I can only reach one of them, so I guess we raised that one. We are so gonna eat a bajillion shots. All right, if we're gonna eat it anyways, let's get in and do damage. As usual, the always 50% chance. Oh, we love it. More. All right, that could have been a lot worse. Okay, again, I'm gonna try to kind of baby these so I can maybe get an actual attack off. Let's just pull to there. And then you... All right, I'm gonna move to here. We'll hit those guys. Get some possible healing ready, because I have a feeling we're gonna get absolutely blasted here. And then necrotize. I think we're gonna do them. I think getting a kill next turn is very possible, and then that gets more zombies on the field. Oh, this one actually starts with a action point. Beautiful. Is that a one use? Yeah, I think that's a one use. I don't think, yeah, you can't, it doesn't recharge. So let's just be really annoying and let's get some more temp HP. One attack is not going to change his destiny, whereas that HP just makes him maybe be able to absorb another unit's attack. Especially if that moth wants to just throw his AoE. That's not his AoE. Slithers. Oh, boo! What is that? You're not allowed to crit. That's my thing. That's what I do. Okay. Ow. Have we overestimated our army here? Oh, he lived. Suckers. Okay, that's great. Alright, but him dying gets everyone else some HP and some extra crit chance. Alright, you've got to go. 90% chance. Do it. Point blank into the back of the snake's head. There we go. A little bit of healing out and zombies. All right, I gotta do something that break. Okay, so I need to get a charge in there, but I don't have anybody who can do it. Do I just bring him over here and we eat the retaliation? I think that's the play. All right. I mean, we did end up with a crit there. And then here, I want to pull back, probably on both of these. Well, if we have to move anyways, let's move 2. Blast. Oh, we love it. We love it. Oh, yes. Oh, the crits are so good. All right, and I don't think I can baby this guy anymore. Get in there. A 2 hex charge on a unit I didn't even think was going to get to attack. Called a victory. Any crits? Okay. We like that. All right, and you... Okay, you can get a charge in here if I move him. I think... we just sidestep. All right, give him a little tappy tap. Or, you know. Okay, no, that was fine. I thought we hit him. All right, that's great, actually. That's some extra. I gotta remember that. I'm not used to that ability. That is amazing. All right, hit him. If you crit, we could get a kill here. Crit. Mortal blessing. Oh, we love it. We love it so much. Okay. Let's get started on the next thing that might actually die. We are so good. He's gonna fire me right here and hit everybody. Just so we're all on the same page about what's gonna happen here momentarily. Yep. For a tier 2, that thing is ridiculous. Is that something I can get in a tome? Okay, so he did kill my skeletons. Not a major surprise there. They're bullying my archers. Okay, can you... Okay, you could teleport. I wish I could see with a damage prediction if I teleport. Either way, I think we teleport backwards. Obscured by unit. So if you weren't here, that's not going to change, though. Okay, take your shots. All right, can you get killed? Probably not. Maybe. Oh, I should have moved here and let him... Oh, I'm really not doing good with that overwhelm. All right, come on. Come on. Big kill. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now that gives us another zombie. That's you. I think we go for the damage here. These are zombies, so if they die, they die. I need to break out so that we're not here for the next fireball that comes in. I think kind of 2 wits. He could eat something. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll have the high life one go threaten the moth. Terrible turn. You eat the unicorn. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to give you magical powers. If my dark arts have taught me anything. And then we'll bonk those. Okay, could have been worse. Alright, and then you are just gonna need to reposition. We're just horrible shots everywhere. I guess it's 50-50 no matter which spot we take. Alright, we'll take that one. Oh, hold on. We actually could do this. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, and some crits in there. Okay, I enjoy the crits in this game. The little bit of slow-mo that you get from it is just chef's kiss. And I think I'm worried enough that I'm going to cast another spell. I mean, we're a Wizard King, right? I got to make use of my abilities. Ow. Oh, those flanking hits. Well, if they're going to kill somebody, it needs to be the immortals. So that, again, could just be so much worse. Stop hacking loogies at me. Okay, now, we can fire back horribly. All right, so we're going to move once. And I'm not going to fire. I'm not going to fire and ruin it for myself. Let's move our leader here. Let's give... Okay, he did kill that guy. All right, yeah, you can have it. I want the strengthen mainly. All right, get the kill. Get the kill. That's not it. That's not it. All right, finish him. Yeah, we just need more and more and more crap on the battlefield so that we can get more and more of those stacks. All right, you nom on that. Wait a minute. Didn't this used to take an action? Yeah, I could have eaten that and attacked over here. Although the retaliation probably wouldn't have made it worthwhile. All right, get in there, buddy. All right, and you try to pin him. All right, moth must die. Go to here and hit him. I mean, great hit. Great hit. My full life battle mages. Oh, let's just move to where we get the best chance to hit. He's gonna run away, so I'm gonna have to chase him probably. He will have his fire ready, so, you know, prepare to eat that somewhere too. Boy, these things are ridiculous. I need to figure out if I can get those. 2 turns. I was thinking that was gonna be like 4 or 5 turn cooldown. Ow. Oh my, okay. Zombies dying. Oh, he can't do it because he had to move. Okay. Well, we at least have that going for us. All right. Again, if I move here, now we're adjacent. Get the kill. There it is. Okay, then I cannot reach where I need to reach. Okay, go here. And then that can help support him for the overwhelm. I love the puzzle aspect to the movement in this game. All right, highly doubt that's going to be relevant, but just in case. All right, can we finish him off? He has a retaliate, so I really don't want to move my lead if I can help it. Yes. All right. All right. We did lose a skeleton, you know. I don't love that. 65 food and a crown of accuracy. I will take it. Yeah, see, he died, so he wasn't allowed to move. And we're definitely gonna have to come over here and heal. And you know what? I will just steal. Where are you at? You. Start heading that way. Heal. Okay, what do we need for this? A farm. Do it. Don't care. Alright, I'll hook this up next, but I want to get that workshop in. You're exploring. Let's actually head this way. Okay, Dratcher can hook something up. You're very sad right now. We have 1 quarry, 3 farms. Okay, we're gonna want library at some point, so we're gonna need a forester. Let's grab a forester of some sort. That's only forester. I don't think I want to take anything near my main city. We're already kind of crunched up there. All right, we'll take that. Ruler leveled up. Excellent. Whenever you cast a spell, this unit gains strengthened and regen. Okay. Enemies in a 1 hex radius sustain damage. All corpses turn into decaying zombies. Friendly undead corpse is revived with 60% HP. Non-undead corpses are raised as a zombie. 2 turn cooldown. This is a once per battle. 12 cold damage. Units summoned have aura of disease. 60% chance to become diseased, which is weakened and poisoned. We are going to turn into undead at tier 3 with Tome of the Right. So while normally disease is a little bit of a double-edged sword, that isn't terrible. Whenever a friendly unit dies, this unit gains grace. Summoned units gain decaying dissolution. When this unit dies, adjacent enemies suffer 15 blight damage and double decay. Boy, that's pretty nasty. That would apply to these guys too, I assume. Man, that almost makes this worthwhile. I was leaning towards this one. This is repeatable. That is AoE. Aura of Disease is pretty nice too. Like, that's kind of whatever. I don't care about that. Claim Soul. Ignores resistances. That has no... Yeah, that one has no recharge on it either way. I don't know if we're going to have any other area where we could get disease. Disease is pretty strong. It also gets me weakened. We do like meat grinder combat. This is range 6 also, which is kind of nice. That's only 4. We are, and like I said, we are going to be undead though, so this does give me a resurrection. Non-undead corpses are raised as a zombie. I think I would rather have the debuff. As cool as this is, we already have access to decay. That weaken sounds pretty juicy. Ignore status resistance. I don't know why that would matter on this ability. Oh, man, this is a hard choice. Alright, I'm doing it. We could always respec once, I suppose. Alright, we did get a new hat. Alright, we'll put that on. New development skills are available. Sure are, but I'm not going to be able to afford any of them. Okay. Intern. Day 17 dawns. Native opposition. Shadow Lord Pit Redtooth. We do not want you here, declares a tough-looking Meg the Courageous, who approaches you without hesitation. I'm the chosen representative of the gnarled frostlings. We were here long before you set foot in this realm, and we've heard stories of wizard kings. You bring nothing but destruction. We'll rise against you. While one of your guards seizes the troublemaker, another guard speaks to you. I've heard of them. They set up camp near Eternal Hunger. One of your advisors steps up. We need to respond to them, otherwise their aggressive claims will cause unrest. What's the plan? We could give them some food. No. My food. In fact, she is food. Offer riches to anyone who wants to join my... Okay, so I could pay, and we could get a war shaman. I mean, that's fine. Kill her and her conspirators. Gain some extra... not get any draft. Normally this would be really bad, but I'm being honest... And we get somebody in our crypt. Why don't I invite you over for dinner? Come on in. Come on in. Ah, now we have 2. Now we have 2. All right, so that blocks my draft here. Oh, darn. Oh, darn. I guess my tier 1 unit I was building just gonna have to wait a little longer. Somehow I think we're gonna survive, guys. And in fact, you know what? I'll just queue one up over here. Problem solved. What else do we have unlocked there? What was that? Oh, the Death Stalker, right, my tier 3. I'm looking forward to that one. Okay, what can you kill? That looks pretty killable. We gotta get him some XP, so can't just sit around and eat bonbons all day, buddy. You're zipping up here. Yeah, they need at least one more turn of rest. What are we gonna attack? him maybe. Where's my scout? Tell me, scout, what is over there? And painful, maybe doable. I'll take that freebie. I'm really torn. I kind of want to turn all my scouts onto auto like I normally do, but I'm also kind of manually making sure we're not missing a monolith. I don't think that skeleton's going to be able to participate no matter what. Well, maybe. Maybe. Okay, that's fine then. Heal. Eternity's End. Okay, we produce the pub, which... Are we still cranky? We're still pretty cranky. We're getting the vendor currently. You know what? I feel like we should grab the Palisades since I don't have a unit really to defend. Although, over here, we actually have a unit nearby, don't we? Let's get the library. Let's continue on with our research rush. Remains have been collected. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. Oh, that's so good. So good. All right, well, that's 2 of 10. We need a lot more heroes. We're up to 1/10 of our Let Death Reign also. A bounty has been posted. 20 turns to destroy this. I mean, we're just gonna not say anything about it. I don't have the ability to go in water at the moment. Meeting Misled River Court. It's unfortunate we meet like this, Shadow Lord Pit Redtooth, but it seems war between us is inevitable. We, the people of River Court, will fight you for what's good and for a brighter future, a future without you. Guys, we're just gonna invite her to dinner, and it's gonna be fine. Okay, you're underground over there. At some point, we may have to go hero hunting to finish this quest, so I'm very interested in meeting the neighbors. Okay, man, I'm loving these zippy turn timers, I have to say. As of recording this, we just finished a Shadow Empire playthrough, and the turn timers were awkwardly long. I was streaming it, so I have to kind of fill dead air while we're waiting for, I don't even know what those were, 2, 3, 4 minute timers. It was getting pretty bad at the end. It was a big map. Okay, I think I'm willing to pay 14 bucks so that he can join and get XP. Do it. I love these maps. Came in with oh, what was it? The one that added the Oathsworn. Can't remember the name of the DLC, but these are really pretty maps. They're a little annoying though. They have these double walkways that are super choke pointy. Okay, so Birdie Boy can reach right there. This guy's gonna do his stupid burrow. Range of 3. So even if he ran to here, he could get into me. So I can't really stop him is what that means. So we'll do the best we can. Sacrificial skeletons. Guarding pikemen. He's gonna burrow and probably pop out like here. My necromancer. All right, let's pull him back a little. He doesn't really need to be close to the front. And the archers, we have the teleport, so we'll just move here. Okay, and this is my charge unit, so let's pull back again. Try to set up so we can get a full charge, and ditto here. All right, show me what you got. Excellent, we like that. Okay, spirit damage, we don't like that because we are undead. You gonna burrow? Do it, coward. What a cowardly beetle. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him so much. Okay, good damage on the bird. All right, bird. What's the word now? Graze was not in my future. All right, you are going to attack him, so let's just do it. And we can cancel the retaliation. Bang. Okay, there's a decent chance that we can kill this guy this turn. Do it. Okay, now are you a large creature? Empowered beast, that's right, because of the realm. Does 20% extra damage, has 10 extra HP, and demolisher. Oh, gross. Okay, I don't think you're technically large even though you look it, so my spears aren't going to have an advantage. Okay, I know you're out of range, but what would the damage be if you weren't? I'm just debating on whether we're charging him or them. I think we're charging those. So you move up here. You're going to charge up there. And I guess this way also. If we don't kill the bird, I could have them attack it. Like that. We did not. I really don't want to do that. I think we'll use a necrotize. I'm trying to use more combat magic too. I think that's another one where I have the Babel, use a potion. You have 99 of them. Yeah, but what if I needed it for the final boss or something? It'd be really bad if I didn't have enough potions. I'm just gonna hold on to this. Meanwhile, I die. Okay. You don't have a retaliation. I think I'd rather hit you. The beetle's almost certainly gonna burrow right here or right here. But I'm just gonna have to eat it. All right, I'd call that a decent turn. We got one kill, we got one zombie out. Nice, he hit his own guys. I'm down. Hey, and he didn't burrow. Everything's coming up Babel. Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself for being a spider. Gross. Okay, we can kill with the zombies. You do anything special? No, not really. Okay, what are your two things here? We can raise undead. So I could kill and then raise something. We also can give strengthened and hastened to an undead. That would be him, basically. Not going to be a good turn for it. Okay, I think we kill with the zombies. You use up his retaliation. Boy, those spearmen are getting absolutely walloped, aren't they? Okay, you... 1, 2, 3. Does that count? I think we've discovered that doesn't actually count like that. We were doing shenanigans in another campaign that we need to move a certain amount. Okay, now neither of them have anything, but I'm not allowed to run around. Okay, that's sad times. All right, move over here. And I guess you get to go there then. I was hoping he could run through the middle. Give me some more zombies. All right, get them, boys. All right, and those ones actually come in with full AP. That's going to be really annoying. So I have some zombies that have no AP. I have some zombies that have 1 AP. I have some zombies that get all their AP. What is your cooldown on that spit? All right, we're going to kill you before that matters. Let's go to here. All right, I'm kind of worried about my spearmen, so I think we're going to shoot you first. Boy, that teleport really helped. Any archer that has an ability like that really helped them out. having to move and then get 1 or 2 shots is just very painful. All right, I don't think, unless you kill, you do. No. And wow, I keep right clicking to cancel, and right click is cast in this game. I guess it's Shadow Empire is probably what I'm remembering. Right clicks cancel for some of the things. Oh, there's the burrow finally. That actually didn't do much. He probably should have just attacked. Okay, if that's the case, finish. Critical hit, but didn't finish him off, unfortunately. Pokey pokey. Still didn't finish him off. All right, zombies. I'm very glad I don't have to worry about who's getting last hits. Yes, yes, the mortal blessing. More zombies because I accidentally cast the spell. Look, we like zombies around here, all right? It's like not having to carry your lunch pail. All right, I mean, that's fine. I really need that guy to level. That would be swell. And hey, we even got back to heal. That's doubly nice. Okay, we will take the watchtower. Alright, so we know about this one, but we don't have another one nearby, unfortunately. Maybe there's one underground. That could be. Alright, you are trying to make it to that fight. And you do. Okay, well, color me surprised. I didn't think we could do that. Warden, okay. They're all grouped up. It's another one of the scrap hermits. We need to remember he has the 2 square cone. And then 2 magic fighters that are pretty beefy. Alright, well. It'd be a shame if you wasted that attack on these zombies. Alright, we have... Alright, they probably can make it to here and attack me, but we'll just get up there and defend. Because I kind of want to get this guy into a good spot. And I think for this guy, we will start circling around. Archer up on the cliff is almost certainly a good choice. Alright, don't cone me, bro. You just wait there. Okay, that was not the cone, I don't think. Well, actually, no, maybe that was the cone. Because he should just have a melee attack as his other thing. Okay, then we're very happy with that outcome. Okay, enemies in a 1 hex radius sustain damage, and then corpses get raised. Okay, so we're not ready for that one yet. Okay, you can move, but let's do our shots first. And we'll take the better of the 2. Okay, yeah. I was hoping to avoid using this, but I will do it because that's just such a better shot. We still have the overwhelm for being next to somebody. Yeah. Alright, and then you start making your way over. Make your way downtown. Okay, next turn I can move up there, or we can continue to focus fire that guy. Alright, let's move it here so we get the overwhelm. Let's go ahead and give him some temp HP and the buff. We'll take our pot shot. Okay, yeah, and get that HP. I keep forgetting about that temp HP. That's really a thing. Like, that's a noticeably good spell. I'd like to do this, but you're out of range. I'm just debating on where that scrap's gonna go. I think we're gonna go aggressive with the skeletons. All right, then you just to here, then hit him, and that gets both of them. Oh, there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance? Do it. Make use of that strengthened. Nice, very nice. All right, then you're gonna eat a ton of damage, but you're free summons. That's what you do. That's one thing that in Age of Wonders, having any type of battlefield summon, and kind of doubly so if you start with them on the field, is so powerful. You can lure in, especially against the AI. I guess against a player, maybe it's a little less so, but against the AI, they're happy to engage. They're just happy to be here, you know? They just really want someone to play with. Boo. Yeah, we don't like that one. We don't like that one at all. Okay, and he did decide to go that way. I was curious if he was going to go for him or go for my other shock unit, who shockingly is probably not even going to make it to the fight, if I had to guess. I have a feeling he's just never going to get there. Okay, archers, finish him. Yay! Alright, and then here... Well, dang it, I am going to use my ability. Bang. 2 more zombies, and we get some decay on the field. And you do have 1 AP, but I'm not allowed to move. Okay. That's going to be really hard for me to keep track of which zombies get to be summoned and attack and which ones don't. Let's leave him in an opening. You start going that way. I think you just defend. And you just get out of the way so you don't get killed. He does have that stupid spit. Okay, I could get a horrible shot, a good shot. Alright, we'll go here. Hopefully he's not interested in coning in this direction. You should definitely hit all those zombies. I can't wait until we get Gluttony unlocked here in a few turns. That permanent stacking HP. Then it will actually matter a little bit who we're getting final hits on. We're not going to want to be giving them to zombies if we can help it, for example. Okay, now I can teleport. Yoink. Give him a little pokey poke. We like it. Yeah. And a real attack. Alright, let's shuffle you over. And then you go to here. Bang. Okay, I'd like to save that guy if I can. Can we finish him? We can. You never know how a build's really doing until you get into like tier 3 in my opinion, but so far this seems to be working pretty well. But this isn't anything new or crazy. This is basically how it's been since the undead rework. 8 souls, nice. Nothing to resurrect again though, which does make me sad because if I had that we could level up our renown. Here. Okay, there's another watchtower. Alright, I do think you need to cut this way, so come over here. There next turn. this guy. Watchtower. There next turn. Okay, we made a fresh one. Now for you, I either need to get in the water or I need to get underground. Oh, there's another. Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought he came from right over here, but now I'm not so sure. Okay. I'll tell you what. You can be my first auto explorer. Got the immortal. Okay, so here. Am I gonna keep getting? Yeah, we probably do want a necromancer. Oh, I already have a necromancer here. I guess for the other group. It's a little hard to have both a battle mage and a supporter. Like I said, I find these groups just a little bit too small because I just want a little of everything, like a quote-unquote balanced army. And I do know that's really not the way to play. You really should just focus in on like the one thing and you buff the crap out of it. All right, Mr. Death Knight has Curse, which I forgot to use. Raise Undead. Okay, getting them to actually heal faster is probably the play here, so that he can get back into the fight faster. Yeah, for sure. All right, but we are over an hour already, so I'm going to be calling it here. Hopefully the second serving was good for you, and I hope to see you back in the third one. As always, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can always leave a super thanks, join me live for a super chat, check out the channel memberships or the Patreon that's linked. All right, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Babble out.